Hi, my name's Tylene Nichols, and I'm doing my career profile for FAML160, 150. Oops. And for this career profile, I chose to look up adoption social worker. And well, what first got me interested in that was I have a couple friends and some family that have been involved in adoptions and have heard that they can be very overwhelming and very emotional. And I thought that that would be a good use for family and marriage education, is to help families prepare to adopt another child into their lives. So as I was doing research, I was looking up a company called Families First, which is centered in Atlanta, Georgia, and they actually have offices all over the state of Georgia. And as I was looking up some of the information, the working environment seems to be very large. It's a very big organization covering the entire state of Georgia, and you can switch between different offices, and you'll be traveling depending on where your families that are planning to adopt are. And it's a typical 40-hour work week, and you're able to transfer between different offices with some notice. It's a very friendly organization because they're centered around expanding your family and becoming bigger by adopting. Some of the typical stressors from that family would be assisting them emotionally for a really difficult process, because adoption is not easy. I don't think it's ever easy, and I feel like it would be very easy to get personally involved, and that would definitely cause a lot of stress. For many different families, there's a lot of different situations that you have to work with, so you have a lot going on. Who knows what kind of families you have, or what kind of children you're trying to place in those families. You never know the kind of stressors that will present with that. For education requirements, you do need a master's degree in social work or a related degree. And then you also need a marriage and family license to educate. The starting salary for an adoption social worker is about $40,000 a year, and then as you become more experienced, that goes up to about $55,000 a year. Some of the things that you would be doing on this job would include handling adoption requests and processing those. You'd also be in charge of finding families to match up, or if they've found a child that they're willing to adopt, going and interviewing the families and determining that their home life and their careers are a good fit for the family, so that they are financially and emotionally stable to take in another child. You conduct orientation sessions for those families that are planning to adopt, and you also provide post-placement services for the families if needed, so including counseling or different supports that may be needed for that kind of difficult situation. And that's pretty much all I have. Like I said, I got very interested in adoption social work because I have some friends and family that were very involved, and it was a very difficult process. And I'd love to be able to help that difficult process be as easy as possible for anybody else who's planning or thinking about adopting. And that's everything I have. So thank you.